Well, I'm going to think I've gone live. I don't know if I've gone live. I've still got the issues going on with this program yet. I've been waiting on this Restream people and this OBS people to get back to us now for a week to resolve this issue. So if it doesn't resolve pretty quick here, I'm probably going to be cancelling them and we're going to be looking at another system that does multi-streaming instead. So, hello, and put a comment in the comment box. My name is Anne-Marie McCormack and I am a psychic medium, and these are my Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards that I won a gold medal for Best Divination Product in 2020. I've been doing readings since the 1980s. Used to have my own spiritual centre and store in Casadega, Florida, and I'm originally from Manchester in the UK, which is where I am at the moment. So put a comment in the comment box and let me know that you're here. I see some of you are on board, but I don't see anybody's put a comment in the comment box yet. Did I actually update my message for today? I can't remember if you updated my message for today. I don't think I did. I guess I need to update all. Keep forgetting to do the odd little thing or two here or there. Okay, so today's Friday. It is the 4th of September 2020, and we're going to be talking about the weekend forecast, what's coming up for the weekend. What would you like to see happening for this weekend? Okay, I know I want a really fun-filled weekend. I think I'm going to have lots of surprises this weekend. How about you? Feels like it's a weekend full of surprises. Feels like it's a weekend full of fun, full of love, full of laughter. So what would you like for your weekend? Put a message in the chat box. Hi Jen, this is Jen from Florida. Okay Jen, all right, so good day to you today, and I hope you're having lots of fun. Is this Jennifer Vega, or is this tell me which Jen it is from Florida? Okay, so somebody else says happy Friday to you. Is your Friday a fun day? My Friday's a fun day so far. I've been to the gym, I've done some paperwork, I've had some conversations. Jen Leach, okay, all right Tammy, I shared. Do you see anything for me? Not just yet, I've got to go on with the daily messages, but I'll actually put your name down on the list, Miss Tammy, for when we actually get round to doing the individual messages. So Tammy is on the list. Okay, so how's your days been? What's happening with you guys today? That's all me. Okay, all right, so I don't know who that's all me. Okay, who is me? Good morning, happy Friday. Is that Jen Leach? Is that all me? Anything for me, Jen Leach. Right, what you have to do in order to get a message off me, you have to go over to the Psychic Medium page. That's Anne-Marie McCormack, Psychic Medium. Start watching me on there, or go to the Sixth Sense Connection channel on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you can like and you can share. You can ring the bell. You can subscribe on Anne-Marie McCormack, Psychic Medium. You like the page. You like the post. You've got to click and like the post. You've got to follow the page. And you have to share this post as a watch party on your own page. That's how you do it, Jen. Okay? And then I can get your messages. Right. So I'm having a great day today. Now it says that there's quite a number of you online, but it doesn't tell me who's online. That's the thing with this system. But it's not telling me. Okay, so we came on at this time so that our people from Australia and New Zealand can join us, because they find it very difficult if I come on later. So I said on Mondays and Fridays I'd be coming on at this time, so the Aussies and the New Zealanders can join us. So let's hope that they join us pretty quick here. I've been on now for 4 minutes, so we just wait a little bit longer for some more people to come on board. So what y'all up to this weekend? Has anybody got any special plans for this weekend? Is anybody thinking about just going with the flow and living in the moment? Okay, and does anybody have any questions about their psychic abilities? Special questions today about psychic abilities. Wondering what you all have, if you have any questions about those. Sandy says, Good morning. I hope your day's as special as you make everyone else's. Love, Sandy. Oh, Sandy. Mwah, 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 mwah. Lots of love to Sandy in Port Orange. Yeah, I'm not a very good driver, Sandy, as you know, otherwise I'd drive up there and I'd see you. But I'm an A to B driver, which means just driving around town. I'm not good at doing distances. But sending much, much love to you. And when you see your Charlie, tell him I sent him love as well. Okay, so that's much love to Sandy and to Charlie and Gloria as well. I've not seen Gloria for the longest. So if you've seen Gloria, send her my love as well. Okay, right. So let's get started. Let's have a look at the cards. These are the cards that came out for the weekend. So when we look at those, we think, oh, that looks very interesting. So what do they all mean? So let's go and see what they all mean. Okay. The first card, Heart's Desire. So what does your heart desire? What does your heart desire? Okay. All right. So is there a special wish? Is there something that you've been looking for? Is there something that you've been hoping for? Good morning, Brenda. Tell us how your surgery went yesterday, because we were all sending you Reiki. So let us know, because you was waiting in line for surgery, I believe, yesterday. Okay. So I hope you're doing great. You must be doing great, because you wouldn't be on board today now, would you? Right. So this was the first card that came out, Your Heart's Desire. So what does your heart's desire? Is there a special wish that you're looking for? Is there a special dream come true? Is there something very, very special that you wanted to see happen today or this weekend? So what you say is, you say, thank you for the angels. Thank you, angels, for granting my special wish. Thank you for making all my dreams come true. Thank you for a wonderful life. Thank you for everything that you do for me each and every day. I am so blessed. And if you want to share that down, if you want to taper it down, you can say, thank you for the angels. Thank you for making my wish come true. Pauline says, good morning. Brenda says it went great. I'm so thrilled that your surgery went great, Brenda. We were all pulling for you here. We were all rooting for you, sending you Reiki. So, and I'm glad the angels were with you through your surgery. So, yay, Brenda. So the first card is all about your heart's desire. What does your heart desire? Is there something that you've been yearning for quite some time? Is there something that you've been hoping for? Is there something you've been waiting for? Could be this weekend, people. So watch for something very, very special this weekend, because your heart's desire should be there. Oh, Brenda says she's got no post-op pain. Yay. Sandy says Gloria needs a lot of love. She's in England and doesn't come anymore. I can drive, so I'll come and see you if you have the time when you're here. I've always got time for you, Sandy. Always got time for you. Okay. So bring a friend with you. Maybe you and Charlie can come or something like that to see me. Or maybe you and one of your other friends can come and see me. Always got time for you, Sandy. So we've got our heart's desire. What do our hearts desire? Okay. So when we look at what our hearts desire, we have to decide that the universe has granted us a special wish, a special blessing, a dream come true. Do you want a dream come true? I want a dream come true this weekend. It's the time. So give thanks and gratitude to the infinite spirit, your angels, your lost loved ones, for allowing this dream to come true. Pay special attention to your intuition as well, and follow the signs, okay? Now, a great affirmation, the one I wrote in the guidebook. This is the guidebook which I wrote. So I'm looking at the affirmation I wrote in the guidebook for this one, and it says, I am blessed by the divine and all my dreams come true. Perfect, isn't it? I'm blessed by the divine and all my dreams come true. And the crystals that I picked to go with this is citrine, pyrite and rose quartz. So there's some rose quartz, and if you need any rose quartz, go to the Crystal Mind on Facebook. That's my spiritual daughter's page, Chiquita, and she sells very special crystals that she Reiki infuses. This is citrine, and I don't have a piece of pyrite on my desk today. I'll get some more. I'll get a bigger side desk at some point, and I'll have lots of crystals on there. Get a better setup. All right, so that's the first card of the day. The second card of the day was this card, which is the soul dance. So, okay, so we combine your heart's desire with the soul dance. So what does that mean? It means don't doubt. It means don't for 1 second doubt. You've asked for it, you've named it, you've claimed it, it's on its way. Don't doubt. Just dance around and know that all your wishes and all your dreams and your special wishes come true, okay? Your special, special wishes come true. All right, now Brenda says that the angels were with her yesterday and she thanks us all for the love and light that we were sending for her, and she's waiting for the biopsy report, but the doctor and I believe it's not cancerous. Yay, Brenda. You know, something else that helps with healing is water with some fresh lemon and some honey. If you can get some local honey as well, some Florida honey, the orange blossom honey, Brenda, or if you know a local beekeeper, I know a local beekeeper in St. Cloud Peak. So if you can't find a local beekeeper, let me know and I'll hook you up. But you need local honey, a good tablespoon of that a day, huge spoon of that, or at least 3 spoons of the small spoons a day in some hot water with some lemon, some freshly squeezed lemon. Very, very healing, very, very good for the body. Helps with all the local building up your system and all of that. Okay. Brenda says that she liked and shared. So Brenda's looking for a message today. Yay, Brenda, liking and sharing. All right. So do your soul dance, people. You've ordered your wish has come true. Just go for it. Just go for it, okay? And just know that the universe has granted your wish. Don't have any doubts whatsoever. No doubts. We're having our wish. Our wish has been granted. Everything is coming true. There you go. Because then the card after that, and these are magical cards, the card after that comes the change card. Now, do you want change or do you want more of the same? So if you want that change, you go for it. You really, really go for it, because you've got a magical wish coming true, something you've wanted for a long time. And it says, now it's been granted. You just need to relax, chill out, dance, enjoy. Don't stress, don't think. Just be in the moment. Just go with it. Be in the zone, go in the moment, one step at a time. And then look forward to your change. So ask yourself, do you want change or do you want more of the same? Change can be scary, but it's nowhere near as scary as history that keeps repeating itself. So we don't want history that keeps repeating itself now, do we? We want change, don't we? I like change. I love change. I get bored when things are the same constantly, right? So, and make sure that if you need help changing and that you need help facilitating this change, that you ask for help. Because asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength, and it's a sign to say, hey, I don't know it all. I do my best, but I don't know it all, but I do need my friends, my family, my loved ones to help me, okay? And it's a sign of strength. Welcoming the change and get ready for new adventures. New adventures are starting. And the affirmation that I wrote that goes along with this one is, I'm willing to accept positive changes into my life. I'm willing to accept help to make positive changes in my life. I am willing to accept help to make positive changes in my life. And crystals, you know, whenever you're in doubt, whenever you're in decision, you can use amethyst. Okay, amethyst is your purple one. Where's my amethyst? I must have some amethyst on here somewhere. I've usually got lots of amethyst around, but oh well, I don't have one today. No, I don't even have one on. Okay, so amethyst is a purple crystal. I think everybody knows what amethyst looks like. All right, and then we want hematite, which is, oh, and hematite's got lost again today. Whoa, 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 whoa. Crystals are hiding. There we go. Here's a nice chunk of amethyst. It's in a Vogel quartz. You don't need anything this fancy. Yeah, this is a double terminated point, and it's Vogel, so it's very good for healing, very good for manifesting, but you don't need anything that fancy. You can go with something like this. There's an amethyst, and you can go with something like a tumblestone amethyst, okay? And you can probably pick them up for £3 or £4 or $3 or $4 wherever you are. Here's the hematite. The hematite is the silvery, dark silvery black looking stone, and hematite helps to bring balance and courage and strength and justice. So while you're changing things, you need courage, strength and justice, and that's what the hematite will help you do. And lepidolite will also help you change, and moss agate will. Any grounding stone will help you change. It will indeed. And I always like to take Archangel Michael stone with me wherever I go, which is a piece of sodalite, because it helps me feel heard. It definitely helps you feel heard, some sodalite. So we all need our change, don't we? We want change. We don't want more of the same. And I feel like that sometimes we need to practice things. We need to, like if at first we don't succeed, just do it again. Just keep repeating it. If you say something wrong, what the heck is wrong with that? Just say, whoops, sorry, screwed up. Yes, going to repeat that. I'm going to have a do-over, going to have a makeover. So sorry, too bad, so sad. Okay, just me, screw up. Oh well, it is what it is. Now, we're going to get onto some messages. So before we do that, just go over it again. We've got lots of possibilities for a fabulous weekend with a wish coming true, maybe something that you've been waiting for a long time. You just got to relax and know that the angels are bringing it to you, and it's being blessed. And just got to sing, you got to dance, you got to have fun this weekend, and you've got to be open to change. Okay, you've really got to be welcoming that change in. All right. So if anybody likes to sage, this would be a great weekend to open the windows, open the doors and sage the house. Be a great weekend to wash the windows, to do some spring cleaning, and to tell the angels, I am ready for change. I am ready for things to change. Okay, now Pauline wants to know what's good for a broken heart. Well, it depends. Rose quartz is always good for your heart. Kunzite is good for your heart when we're looking at crystals, and you can always pop them down your bra so they're right close to your heart chakra. You can put them under your pillow while you sleep as well. But something else that's very good for a broken heart is to write down all the reasons why that it's good for this person not to be in your life anymore. Why it's a good thing that they're no longer in your life. Okay, why it's a bad thing that they're no longer in your life, and then have a look at the good and the bad, because sometimes when you commit pen to paper, you think, well, you know what, they really did suck an awful lot in my life. I really cared about them, but they really sucked the way that they treated me. So, I'm probably better off without them. And that's how I feel at the moment, Pauline, with you. I feel that you're better off without them, but it's a grieving process. You have to go through a grieving process. Husband passed away. Was he a pain in the ass before he passed away, Pauline? Sorry, because they're all saints when they're dead, aren't they? But I just feel like that he was a pain in the ass before he passed away. I'm sorry. Because I just feel, that's horrible to say, you're better off without him, isn't it? But I feel like that perhaps it was, Spirit's way of taking him from you, that you are now okay without him. He'll always be there for you in spirit. But sometimes, they can be ill for a long time. Really ill for a long time, and men are not the easiest people to be around when they're ill. No, what do you mean no? Was he not ill for a long time? Did he just suddenly go, Pauline? Am I getting it all mixed up? Who's got a broken heart where somebody's walked out on them recently? Because you said what's good for a broken heart, and immediately I came up with, you'd be better off without him, he stinks, he was horrible to you and all that. So if it's not you who I'm picking up with, Pauline, it's somebody on the stream, okay? Somebody else on the stream, because that's immediately what came to mind. I'm sorry, Pauline, okay? So if you don't relate to that, it's got to be somebody else that's on here at the moment. So many apologies, Pauline, okay? So, married for 37 years. Wow, I was married for 37 years and then got a divorce. Best thing I ever did. All right, and that's all I'm going to say on that. But it is very, very difficult learning how to live with somebody once you've been with them for that many years. Pauline says, yes, he was in poor health. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Let's have a go. Let's see what we've got now. All right. Now, if you want to see me privately, I do private sessions. The link is sixsenseconnection.com on my website. I don't think it's on here. Is it on the other one? Let's see if it's on the full me. And personal readings are available. sixsenseconnection.com. Up there you can always make a booking. I do them via Zoom, which is video chat, or Facebook Messenger, also video chat, and we can focus on whatever you want to focus on. We can do spirit readings, we can connect, or we can do or we call it spirit contact, spirit readings, or we can do past, present, future. We can do past lives, we can do love life, we can do business life, family life, or we can just do general readings. If you've got no proper blockages, we can just work on things in general. Okay, so let's go for this now. Right, Tammy, it is your turn now. Let's see what we have for Miss Tammy. And we'll see if we can get you a message, Pauline, as well. But let's go for Tammy first of all. Message for Tammy. Well, I got this card again. How about that? This is the card that came out again. Look, we got this card out again, which is your heart's desire. So Tammy, what does your heart desire? What do you want? Because again, this is a double message for you. So you really need to decide what your heart desires, what you want, where you want to be, what you want to do, because the universe is coming into alignment for you, Tammy, and it's going to be getting those wishes. Those wishes are going to be coming true for you. It really is. Okay. So it's a magical card, Tammy. So you're going to be having a very, very special blessing. So let us know about your blessings. Okay, Miss Jen, let's see what we have for you. Let's go on for Miss Jen Leach. Miss Jen, you need to look up my YouTube channel. On there I have a video about psychic empaths, because it's saying that you're an empath. So you're picking up on other people's thoughts and feelings, and you're going to be having some very strong intuitive stuff coming up for you this weekend, that you need to trust your intuition. All right, Jen? So you've got to trust your intuition this weekend. You came up as the empath. So make sure that you're sealing your boundaries, you're putting proper boundaries around you, and that you're not allowing things to affect you. And what you're picking up, you're acknowledging, and that you're following your own inner guidance, because your intuition is your inner GPS. You need to follow your inner GPS. So if something smells fishy, it's fishy. If something smells great, it's great. Go with it. Go with that flow. Also, get out of your own way by trying to overanalyze things. It didn't come from the brain. The brain only processes the five senses: smell, touch, see, hear. Smell, touch, see, hear. What's the other one? Sight, sound, touch, smell, taste. Anyway, it doesn't process those five senses. It comes from the sixth sense, which comes from your intuitive connection, which comes in the gut. What I call your spiritual brain, the one that connects you to source. So don't overanalyze anything with the brain. It didn't come from the brain, it came from spirit. It comes into you from the gut. Now, going back to Pauline, so watch yourself there, okay, Miss Jen? Going back to Pauline. Pauline, it's grief that you're processing, and broken heart is... It is difficult, but it is grief, and grief kind of creeps up on you. There's 4 different stages of grief, because I lost a son. So you can be in stage 1 or stage 3 and stage 4, and then go to stage 2 all in the same day. It takes time, Pauline, okay? So allow yourself to grieve. One of the things that helps me with my grief, because I get very upset around his birthdays and Christmases and holidays, and then if something special happens in the family, I think, oh, I wish he'd have been here to see this. What would he have made of this? And he'd have been happy about this, and he'd have been happy about that. So that's what, that's when you really do miss them. So I always still tell him happy birthday, and all those fun things, and just connect with him, connect with him. You only have to think of them and they're there with you. But also think about this. If you would be the one that had gone over to spirit and they would be the one that would have stayed behind, would you want them to be miserable? Would you want them to be sad? No, you wouldn't, would you? You would want them to have a good time, and you would want them to be as happy as possible, and you would want them to laugh as much as possible, wouldn't you? Well, that's what they want for you, because this is hell on earth. Spirit world is bliss. There's no pain, there's no sadness, there's none of that in spirit. That all goes on here in this earth. So make sure you process properly and make sure that you fully acknowledge your feelings, but don't live in grief. Go with it, visit it, and let it go when possible, okay? Tammy says, thank you, moving closer to family. Been stressing over trucks, so expensive. Yes, just go for it. It's a dream come true, Tammy. Just go for it. Oh, only 10 days ago and I can't stop crying. No, I would not want him to be sad. Well, this is normal. If it's only 10 days ago, darling, you know, I'm so proud of you that you're actually on Facebook and you're trying to share. Okay, give yourself a break. Only 10 days. It's a lot. It's an awful, awful lot. Okay, right. You wouldn't want him to be sad, but you'd still want him to get through his grief. So you cry as much as possible. And grief has no time limits. And some days we grieve more than others. And it's a process. You just have to go through it, okay? Fully acknowledge your grief and just be there with it. Be present with it, okay? I'm not a crier. I don't cry when I'm sad. I'm a shouter. I shout or I go very quiet. You know, some people can cry a river and that's great, okay? But I can't do that. Oh, Pauline says, I love you. I love you too. And like I said, I've been there. I know how it is to lose somebody very special and very close to you. It is heartbreaking and heart-wrenching. It feels like somebody's taken a big piece of your heart out and they've stomped all over it. But I would take some rose quartz. I will put some rose quartz down your brow, under your pillow. Snowflake obsidian's also good for grief. Black obsidian's good for grief. Jet is good for grief. Citrine is good for grief. All those stones are very, very good for grief. So you probably got one of those stones around at some place or other. So hold on to them and give them all your emotions and talk to all your lost loved ones, okay? Because they will be there to help you. They really will be there to help you. They will be. Now let's see if I got everybody. Did I get Oh, Brenda. Got to get Brenda's message. All right, Miss Brenda. I'm so thrilled that your operation went well. All right. So let's see what we have a message for Brenda. Brenda, you got to cut the cords. So there's some cord cutting that's needed because this is what came out for you, okay? So the cord cutting is all about getting rid of that icky energy. So perhaps because you was in hospital yesterday, because there's lots of negative energy in the hospitals, isn't there? There's lots of Klingons and people worried and frightened and scared and fear and all of that and fear mongering going on and everybody's overwrought. So Miss Brenda, get yourself a wooden spoon or a wooden knife or a nice Vogel crystal, anything like this or like this will do. And literally just start cutting the cords from around your head, from around the front of you. And just say, Archangel Michael, I invite you and your legions of angels to cut all negative cords that may have attached themselves to me advertently or inadvertently. I ask that you send them to dust, you send them to the ground, and that you replace them with cords filled with healing, filled with love, filled with light, filled with joy, filled with happiness, okay? Because that's what you need. You need love, light, joy, healing and happiness right now, Miss Brenda, okay, to help you heal. And just call upon Archangel Raphael and say, Archangel Raphael, thank you for being with me as well. Thank you for bringing your healing angels to help me heal in record time, with record speed. And just see his beautiful orange light. He has a beautiful orangey light around him, Archangel Raphael, to bring in that nurturing healing, okay? So I think I've got everybody now today. Brenda says thank you. I will. Good for you, Miss Brenda. Let's see. Did I get everybody? I think I got everybody for today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we're making an early day of it. So I will be here same time, which is going to be 7 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time in Florida, which is also noon in the UK on Monday. So I will see you then, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, everybody. And thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching. Take care now. Thank you. Bye bye.